you doing?
Right, I've showered. I am now going to eat my first meal of the day, which is the same as every day. Well, every training day. We got, where am I? It's up there. Whey, almond milk, oats, fruit. 2 portions. So, I haven't changed anything about this first meal because it's just it's good enough. It does its job. And it's massive and fills me up. Which is nice. I'm gonna forget what I'm doing for everything now. But yeah, anyway, so it's just some oats and shit, and then we'll chill out. And then I've got another meal. I'm just gonna have like 90 grams of cream of rice. Basically, the idea is this morning, load up on a ton of carbs, not as much fat, or no fat, not no fat, little bit of fat, and then just some protein. So after this, it's probably just going to be carbs. So I have my cream of rice, massive cream of rice bowl, like 90 grams of it, and then, or more, and then 2 bagels and some honey, and then I should be ready to PB.
What's this coffee over here?
Yeah, obviously the day starts with coffee. I feel like coffee realigns my eyes in the morning.
What coffee is it?
Grind coffee on our nice coffee machine. Thank you, Clare, for making the coffee. I guess that's what you're going for. But no, I can't do anything without coffee. So I was reading about like other ways to do your food in the prep for powerlifting, and just thinking, should I up my coffee? Should I get loads of caffeine drinks and shit, like what do you call it?
Energy drinks?
Monster Energy and shit like that. And there's no point because it just makes you jittery. Makes you, even though this isn't a competition day, I still want to have that element of I'm going to competition with myself. Do you know what I mean? So I still don't want to be like nervous of the weight. I'd rather just go in confident. So I'm not going to go crazy on caffeine. I'm just going to have the same amount I normally have, which is a lot. Anyway, I'll finish making this and eating it. Today, basically my plan is we're going down to Rebel Gym and we're going to hit squat, bench and deadlift, competition style, going for PRs in all 3 lifts, just to get my mind there. The last time I'd done that was fucking like 2015 or something. So I haven't actually tested my PRs properly for nearly 10 years. What? Really? 10 years? I don't know, I put that number in my head, 2015, I don't actually know what it was.
It was 2017, I got all those videos.
Oh, right, well, there you go, 2017, so a couple of years, whatever the fuck, I ain't doing the maths with that, but yeah, so it's been ages, and I've been training consistently since, but I've never had the fuel and guidance and coaching and stuff like that to actually perform on the day properly. So I'm going to see where I'm at with all 3 lifts today, and then try and hit some crazy shit numbers.
What's the biggest difference in your training now?
So so training now has been, the lead up to this has been very much a bulk bodybuilding, but also mixed with strength as well. So I suppose you can say like power building, because I've been doing the bodybuilding, but I've also been strength. So I've got a 2-week split. I've had a 2-week split coming into this. So 2 days of 1 week is bodybuilding, 1 day is powerlifting, and then accessory. And then next week will be the opposite. So 2 days of strength or power, and then 1 day of bodybuilding. And I fucking love it because it gives me full, it gives me that full rounded feel that I'm doing everything I can, rather than just focusing on some shit. Coming up. You just want my food. Fuck off. So yeah, so training to this has been good. The last 2 weeks I've obviously been doing deload, which is the hardest thing ever. I absolutely hate going light when you feel strongest. So yesterday I've just hit 50% of my max, my current max on all 3 lifts. And just went through the movements, which was nice, but just greasing the joints and keeping the muscles moving, making sure I'm moving right.
And what's the point of a deload? Does it save your energy?
Yeah, the deload you're just basically gearing up. You're just toning down the intensity of your training whilst still moving, to allow your body to sort of recover, to go hard for a PR. So you can just walk straight into it from your, like shit that I've done before, like walking straight into a PB and just making it like an off-the-cuff decision on the day. Feels great, but you're not optimal for it. So it's quite exciting for me to go into it feeling really strong, feeling ready for it, and knowing that I've got the backing of my nutrition and like performance coaching as well. So quite interesting.
She's had a deload week.
Yeah. So, if you haven't noticed by now, this ain't going to be a fast video. This is chill. This is literally a day in the life of someone doing their PBs. So other things that I'm doing, other stuff we're thinking about is my electrolytes. So this morning I want to keep my salt up there for good recovery. So I've got my electrolytes and just a bit of added salt to some meals leading up to it.
Just straight up, like sea salt, more of it on your dinner. Is that what you mean?
Yeah. Just add it to it. It just aids recovery. Simplest sodium. So don't want to be locking up at the bottom of a squat or something. So like that. There's more to it than that, but I ain't gonna get scientific.
Did you eat differently yesterday?
No. A lot of people will carb load. See, that's more based around like endurance and stuff like that. So, and people that are cutting weight, I haven't cut weight. I've kept my weight. I'm about 93 at the moment. So I'm not, obviously it's not a competition, so a bit differently, but I didn't really need to. So I'm just loading up in the morning now. So the majority of my calories this morning will just all be carbs. And I'll get my protein after and recover after, and I'll probably just dog out on something awful later because I've been real strict for six plus months.
What are you doing about fat?
Don't really need it, but the reason I'm leaving fat out, because that binds with the carb inside, and it just slows down digestion of the carb. So what you want is really quick digestion. So when we're in between the lifts today, I'm going to be banging back like fucking Maynards and Squares bars and bananas and things like that whilst drinking glucose drinks like Lucozade. So you want that to be hitting quick, and if you're mixing that with fat as well, it'll just slow down the digestion of it, so you'll take longer to get that energy release. So I'm just leaving it out. There's a little bit of fat in a couple of Squares bars, which would be good for a bit of recovery and stuff, but other than that, sack it off. For me anyway, that's what I'm going with. So everyone's different, but yeah, that's that. But electrolytes are important, carbs are important, and just mindset's important. So I've got stupid numbers in my head because I don't want to doubt myself. And just keep to that, because there's no point in going, oh, but what if I don't get it and shit like that. So That's another reason I'm leaving the extra caffeine out, because I don't want that, you know, caffeine anxiety, yeah. So the other thing as well is, like, a tip for you. When you're going for an interview, don't drink coffee. Drink a fucking alcoholic drink, because it will get you in a different mindset. So listen, I've always had good jobs. I've gone through interviews first time every time. I ain't messing about. It's all because I have a Jack and Coke first.
Just one?
Yeah, just one.
Was it a double?
Yeah.
Maths.
Just packing my bag, and I got a message on fucking Facebook from just the lead man from Venom Inc. telling me good luck. Go and fucking check that band out if you haven't already. But anyway, yeah, so just throwing some bits in my bag. My snacks, squares, a little bit of fat in them, wine gums. These have got some crazy carbohydrates in them. 18 grams in 4 sweets. So
is that just sugar?
Just sugar. Well, 14 grams of sugar, 18 grams of carbs. Weigh 100, 45 grams for after everything happens, and Lucozade, which should probably be the only fucking time you drink this shit in the middle of a competition. Don't suck on that dick for no reason. Water. Need to fill that up. This is cool, man. I found this on the internet. It's a magnetic thingy. What do you call it? Phone holder. But you don't need to take your case off. And it actually is pretty good. So I don't know how you pronounce that, but Lusk. That's going in. Over-ear headphones, because ease of access. Wrist wraps, right? I've never used these for bench in my whole life. The last time I used these was when I did CrossFit. In 2014, that I used that for like overhead presses and stuff like that. But I have never used wrist wraps for bench, so it'd be interesting to see if that does anything. And that's from Cerberus. Iron Mind straps for the deadlifts. I'll hopefully try and just use chalk if there's chalk, and then my lifters for squats. So finally, the dog, a hat for after. Oh, a couple of t-shirts. I've gone for that, a Western. When I say a couple of t-shirts, I take a few because I sweat big time. Some jeans for after, because when I've got all 3 PRs, we're going and getting some big munch, and I'm going to smoke a Celebration Dope Bat, which is a cigar.
Where you getting munch?
I haven't decided yet. Creams. I don't know. What do you reckon? Probably Wetherspoons. Cheap and cheerful. I've got my pre-workout up there, which I'm going to take, and then finally, lifting belt. Around this. You're filming this like this is how you're meant to like put it on, but that's that. I've never looked before. My hair looked like one of them fucking emperor penguins from the back.
Wow, that's not what I had in mind, but now you mention it.
I'm feeling good because there's no like real competition about to happen. I don't have to I don't know how to put this, but when you compete, there's that match of egos in the beginning that makes me personally just like, it's not just about lifting today, it's about mentally being stronger than other people as well. So I don't have that right now. I'm just going to an open gym, going to lift some weights, competition style, so I'm alright. I'm good. We'll see about how people driving affects that mood in 3 minutes.
Are you scared about any particular lifts or feeling nervous about any of them?
Nervous? Oh, it's a hard one because nervous is something I don't want to say I am. But the one that I'm aware of, I'm not bothered about bench too much. I'm not bothered about deadlifting. I really want my squat to improve. Fucking hell. Worst road in the history of England. And we're filming on it. What was I saying?
Squat.
Yeah, it's the lift that... It's the most technical lift, so it's the one that I'm more aware of, if you like. Not nervous. Some days you get up real easy and you feel like squats are fucking awesome, and then the next day, or the next time you do it, you're weird. But this is where I've got to put faith in the training, the coaching, and the fucking nutrition that I've been on, and just run with it.
How do you prepare for each lift? Is there anything you do differently for the 3 lifts?
Yeah, I mean the bench will be a lot more upper body mobility, but always mobilising, not stretching. And I mean I won't start anywhere lower than 60 on most of the lifts. Just go straight in from there, and then a couple of reps at low weight, and just start building up. Really, it's all about it's like stabbing at something, in my opinion. So I've written down the 3 lifts that the 3 attempts that I'm going for each lift. So competition style, normally you have 3 attempts, and in a competition you would go relatively high up to get your first one, so that you're at least on the board. With what I'm doing today, I'm going to keep that kind of format because I don't want to be fucking around trying to get somewhere, or shouldn't, maybe I'll come down, maybe I'll go for that. I've written them down and that's what I'm going for.
And this is one of the reasons why you do a deload week, so that you can be really explosive straight away. Is that right? Yeah,
basically. Yeah, just that and nutrition, just wind down the intensity of training. So like to me, I was actually in the week, I was waiting. My coach Zach told me, because I was like, maybe I'll just go for like a little bit of conditioning on the Friday, and he was like, nah, don't move. the only thing I want you to do is just go in the movements for a bit. That's the only thing you want to do. You want to grease the exact muscles you're going to use the next day at lightweight. So that's what I did.
So you've never done that before when you've been trying?
Nah, I've probably had like 2 days off or something like that, which is probably good in its own way, but I can't even remember what I did for the prep for the last competition. It's fucking pointless. I think me and Scott, someone you're going to meet as well in a minute. He's my best bud, my boy, my bandmate, and my lifting partner. That was sick.
That was cool.
He is a PT at Rebel Gym, where we're going, and
that was a tight turn.
Yeah. But yeah, I've always lifted around him and with him. So we did. My last competition was his last competition as well. Well, no, actually, he went to Worlds, didn't he?
He's a strong lad, isn't he?
He's a strong lad. He's a beautiful geezer. No, they would tell you. I think he looks at himself and thinks of me. I've got the option of 3 or 4 gyms I could go to, but when you're doing like a powerlifting comp, you want to be around powerlifting type people, not anything else really. So at that, plus it's fucking cool. It's got all the shit in the world in it. Just no cardio.
That's the one. know Claire? Yeah, you are. How are you meant to do a lift after that? Oh my god. We need to go to hospital. Claire, please do one.
Oh
Come
no.
on. Mate,
Doesn't it smell like cat wheels?
don't go too close. Don't drop it.
Don't go too close. Don't go.
Oh my
He's crying.
god. Come on.
Oh my god, it's
No, you got to go a bit closer. Come on, have a go. Go on.
That's ammonia.
Go on, I know.
Yeah.
Quick. That was close. You're a real man now, Claire.
It's like when the chlorine goes too far up your nose.
Yeah.
Oh, why did you do that?
I don't know, but I'm not nowhere near ready to lift anymore.
What are you doing first?
Limbering up, taking my time. Rush.
The classic
Yeah.
leg kicks.
Oh, cool. Cheers.
What have you just done then?
2:30.
Really?
Where?
This? Scott!
Is he done with it? No. Oh, good. Yeah, just rest it now. I'll take that off in a bit and then I'm on bench. Is that the only bench, yeah? Yeah, he won't do that.
Got your Lucozade out then?
Yeah. Just sipping it. I forgot it was physics. I don't like hate it. I don't want physics. Fucks my breathing.
I know.
Stole it.
What are these then?
Them.
Huh?
Why don't you wear your belt when you're doing bench?
Don't know. Never.
Do some people do
Some
it?
people do it. Yeah, it's not something I've done before. I don't want to change too much
Yeah.
for today.
Because we've already got
These are
these.
enough. I feel like they help me. Didn't make that feel any lighter, but
How come you feel like you pulled your butt? What happened?
well, I'm using all the muscles in my body to get it up, which is what you want to do. But I feel like because this arm's weaker, this chest side's weaker, spending more energy through this leg to compensate.
Yeah. Cool.
That's how it goes. Let's get out of the way. 50 cent actual towel from Nando's. Stole it.
What are you going to do to warm up? Deadlift?
Deadlift. Just deadlifts.
Lightweight?
That way, baby. Fucking love celebrating with a cigar, man. I am absolutely fucked though right now. My eyes nearly came out of my head on deadlifts.
You're running on fumes.
I'm running on fumes and a fucking
Cigar fumes.
and a macchiato. But I had a really good fucking deadlift. I went up from 260, which was my previous PB, which I haven't lifted since my last powerlifting meet, which was in fucking 5 years ago. So 10 kg basically increase.
What
With a
did you get?
big old 170, 270. So I'm fucking stoked. To be fair, like I went to war with myself today and I feel victorious. So very happy. So now I'm gonna load up with some food. We're gonna get, what are we getting? We're at Spoons on the river. Spoons on the river. Gonna get some big steaks, get my protein up, and then dog out on something absolutely awful, I think.
It's not Spoons, but also.
Oh, it's not
begins with an
Spoons, is
S.
it? We're in, what is it?
Slug and Lettuce.
Slug and Lettuce, begins with S.
Because you can't smoke a cigar at Spoons.
Oh yeah.
Not next to a river like this. Look at this beautiful view.
There's not many good places in Staines, but Rebel Gym and this spot is pretty decent, isn't it?
Yeah, Scott sorted you out today, didn't he?
Yeah, so I'll just say massive thanks to Rebel Gym for letting me come in and use their space. Massive thanks to Scott for hooking me up with that as well. A massive thanks to Suppliments Lab for fueling me. A massive thanks to my coach, Zach, for getting me on this train. And a massive thanks to you, Claire, for filming and being there with me, doing all that stuff. So thank you, babe. I'm leaving it there, man. It's been a fucking good day. Sun's out now, so enjoy this and chill out. So thank you very much if you watched it this far. That was a day in the life of a fucking idiot doing powerlifting. Cheers.